Between the islands of the Bahamas, Puerto Rico, and the coast of Florida lies a region known by a name that has been sending chills down our spines for decades. The Bermuda Triangle, seemingly a commonplace on the map, but for many, it's the most mysterious spot on the planet, where ships, planes, and people disappear without a trace. Over the years, science has tried to explain the phenomenon, but to this day, there are secrets and coincidences that defy logic. Get ready. Today, you'll learn the scariest stories, the most bizarre theories, and the enigmas that science can't explain about the Bermuda Triangle. 1. The most mysterious spot in the Atlantic. The Bermuda Triangle covers an area of over 1 million square kilometers in the Atlantic Ocean. It is bounded by three main points: Miami, in the United States, San Juan, in Puerto Rico, and Bermuda, in the north. This region has become famous for a staggering number of unexplained disappearances of planes and vessels, some without a trace, no wreckage, no signs of life. But what really happens there? 2. The disappearance of Flight 19, the case that created the legend. It all began on December 5, 1945. 5 U.S. Navy planes known as Flight 19 Squadron took off from Florida for a simple training exercise. Hours later, communications began to fail. The commander reported, "We're lost. Everything seems wrong. The ocean is different." None of the 5 planes returned. A 6th plane sent to search for the pilots also disappeared. In all, 27 men disappeared, and no wreckage was ever found. It was this episode that turned the Bermuda Triangle into one of the greatest mysteries in modern history. 3 ships that disappeared without a trace, but Flight 19 wasn't the only case. Decades earlier, entire ships had disappeared in this same region. The most famous of these was the USS Cyclops, a gigantic U.S. Navy cargo ship. In 1918, it was carrying 309 people when it simply vanished without sending a single distress call. The U.S. Navy stated, "The Cyclops disappeared without a trace, and no theory is satisfactory." Another shocking case was the Ellen Austin, a merchant ship that, in 1881, encountered a ghost ship adrift when its crew was sent to take control of the mysterious ship. It disappeared again, taking everyone on board with it. Coincidence, or something more? 4. Scientific explanations, and their flaws. Science, of course, has tried to explain the disappearances. Among the most widely accepted theories are human error caused by navigational errors, sudden climate changes, with violent tropical storms, and even magnetic fields that interfere with compasses. But there's a problem. These explanations fail to account for cases where no wreckage has been found. The sea can be treacherous, but even in the ocean, nothing disappears completely, and there are still details that defy logic, such as reports of instruments going haywire and birds changing course when flying over the area. 5. The theory of electromagnetic fields. Some scientists believe that the Bermuda Triangle is an area where electromagnetic anomalies alter the functioning of equipment. These fields could disorient compasses, affect engines, and even create visual mirages on the horizon. Others claim that there is a natural magnetic vortex, their kind of distortion in the Earth's field that causes errors in gravity and time. Could the Bermuda Triangle be a natural rift in space-time? 6. The mystery of methane bubbles. A more recent theory concerns methane hydrates, huge pockets of gas trapped beneath the seabed. When these bubbles release, they can reduce the density of the water, causing ships to sink instantly, without warning. But would this also explain the planes that vanished into thin air? Or is there something beyond science to this mystery? 7. Supernatural and alien theories. Some believe the Bermuda Triangle is a dimensional portal, a sort of natural gateway between worlds. Others suggest that underwater alien bases could be hidden in the depths of the Atlantic, and that the mysterious lights seen by pilots could be ships emerging from the ocean. Some even claim the Bermuda Triangle is the last vestige of ancient Atlantis, a lost civilization that mastered technologies beyond human comprehension. Madness, perhaps. But even skeptics can't explain all the facts. 8. The strange connection to the Dragon's Triangle. Few people know, but there's another place in the world almost identical to the Bermuda Triangle, the so-called Dragon's Triangle, near Japan. There ships and planes also mysteriously disappear, and compasses similarly go haywire. Some scientists believe the two triangles are magnetically connected, forming a kind of energy portal on both sides of the planet. Coincidence? Or part of something much larger than we imagine? 9 reports that continue to this day. You might think all this is in the past, but to this day, modern pilots and sailors report strange phenomena when crossing the Bermuda Triangle. Mysterious glows under the sea, appearances of lights without origin, and storms that arise out of nowhere. The scariest thing, digital instruments and GPS continue to fail. Even with all the current technology, science tries, but can't always explain them. 10. The enigma remains. The Bermuda Triangle remains, to this day, one of the greatest enigmas on our planet. Perhaps there is a scientific explanation for everything, or perhaps not. Perhaps there are forces of nature that we still don't understand, or realities that modern science still doesn't dare to investigate. The sea hides secrets that man has never deciphered. And the Bermuda Triangle is perhaps a living reminder that not everything can be explained. If you liked this video, please like it, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone who loves mysteries. Because what lies beneath the waters of the Bermuda Triangle may be much more than we imagine.